we are ready to go here in the fourth. And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to make one miss. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Second and long here. He's dropped. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Finds his man on the RPO. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
And I love when defenses understand the situation. It's third and short. That ball's probably going to come out really fast. And the DB was ready for it. Threw it to the wide receiver. He broke on the football and got him to the ground right away.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. He'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Gets it across the 10 to the 11, and a fresh set of downs and a little breathing room to boot.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now the offense has it first and 10 from its own 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Second down, going to throw it. Finds the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's a give to Malton. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Fires to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field. So the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
Makes the grab, and he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to Malton. The offense coughs it up. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. So this hasn't been the most prolific day for them, but boy, would they love to take advantage of getting that turnover right here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
The offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Gets rid of it.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll run the counter. Breaks into the open. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's Malton again. Stopped right there.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
2nd down to the air. Finds his target. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Iowa! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. RPO complete. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Got it behind the line. It's Owens. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
2nd down, going to throw it. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's Gibson. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff for Jarrett. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibson. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got him on the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. He's on the move. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. It's complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game. Got it! He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And he really wanted that 1st down, but you've got to understand, it's 4th down now. Got to get the 1st down, less than 60 seconds, so got to be...
All right, wait a minute here. They are going to send out the field goal unit and take what they hope is the sure points. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing up.
Number 35, set to kick this one away.
Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Defense there to stop him after he spun his way to a 5-yard pickup. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season. Oh, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Nice move there. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
All right, now, when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I got to be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
Rid of it on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They take the lead here in overtime.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Drops back on first down. Look out! Trying to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Rushes on. The throw. Tosses it incomplete. Huge third down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Has it! Touchdown, Hawkeye! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the extra point was good. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Tells to run, wants to pass. Under pressure. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area, and they forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here, it'd make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Mack's got it on the screen. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd and long here. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
A big 3rd down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone, they're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tight end trying to get in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's Gibson, looking for the end zone. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back